Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jay from ASMR, and today I'm going to be reading interesting facts about ASMR. So if you're new to ASMR, this video will answer all your questions. There are probably some things in here that I don't even know. I've been watching ASMR for the past, it must be more than 8 years to be honest. I think back in 2013 I started watching it, so I'm getting close to 10 years. And with me I have a nice glass of Cabernet Sauvignon. It's a wine channel, so I have to be drinking wine. And let's get straight into the video. I hope you enjoy it. So the first question: what are 5 types of ASMR? There are more than 5 here. We have whispering, blowing, crinkling, chewing, humming, scratching, tapping, and page turning. Listen, I'm not sharing any knowledge today. I'm gonna take it as slow as possible, because usually I tend to rush when I'm spreading wine knowledge. So you better go to sleep with this video. Please comment down below and let me know if I relaxed you or not. Give me some feedback. Okay, moving on. Who first started ASMR? Jennifer Allen. Although the term ASMR may sound very technical, there's actually no good science or research behind the phenomenon. The term is believed to have been coined in 2010 by Jennifer Allen, who started a Facebook group dedicated to finding out more about it. To be honest, I thought that Maria from Gentle Whispering was the first who started doing ASMR. At least she was the first that I discovered, and back in the day there were not too many ASMR artists. So she still does. She's amazing at what she does. Her voice is absolutely soothing and calming, and she's probably one of my favorite artists. Is watching ASMR healthy? Now, there are many things that a lot of viewers, even people who create videos, ASMR videos, they are not aware about these things and some side effects that ASMR causes. I'm going to dedicate a whole video on this topic, because I think it's very important for both creators and consumers to know about. So back to the question: is watching ASMR healthy? ASMR elicits a soothing, tingly response in some individuals that can calm anxiety and promote better sleep. But not all people experience ASMR. A new study suggests individuals higher in anxiety and neuroticism are more likely to benefit from ASMR. So I've been getting a lot of messages on Instagram from people who have suffered from trauma and have huge amounts of anxiety, can't even sleep, and these people have actually, they have described to me things that they have experienced in the past, terrible things, and they messaged me to thank me for the content I've been uploading, which is effective on them and helps them sleep and relax. And for me, that is the biggest reward I can get from doing what I'm doing. And what does ASMR do to your body? This is very interesting. Autonomous sensory meridian response, or ASMR, okay, this is what it stands for, causes a tingling sensation in your head and neck after triggers like repetitive movements or whispering. let me open a small parenthesis and say that not all people can experience ASMR. There are also some people who get very upset and very angry when they listen to these whispers or these noises or these sounds. So I feel sorry for them. Some people say, some studies have shown that it has to do with genetics. So once again, not all people can experience ASMR. Scientists have only recently started studying ASMR, and there's a lot that they don't know about it. I'm sure that there's a lot of information that's gonna be revealed in the near future once deep studies have been done. So, does ASMR damage hearing? I can tell you about speaking later on, and this is also from personal experience. If you tend to whisper for a long time, a couple of hours, it actually can damage your vocal cords. But this is something that creators are worried about and not viewers, so you're okay. So does ASMR damage hearing? However, the feeling does not harm the body. Listening to loud music can lead to hearing loss because it damages the eardrum. However, the sound intensity of ASMR is below 85 decibels. This is very interesting, which means that it is spoken softly to the ears. Therefore, one can listen to ASMR for an extended period without experiencing hearing loss. So you're okay. Is sleeping with ASMR healthy? I used to do this back in the day every night, and I pretty much got addicted on it, so be careful. For me, if you're watching ASMR, take small breaks. So have a couple of days off, a couple of nights without watching ASMR, just to balance it out. Because too much of everything or too much of anything can be harmful. They also say, for example, that if you drink too much water, you can actually die from it. So water, which is life itself, can also harm you in excessive amounts. So I'm a firm believer, I'm a proponent of the idea that anything consumed in large quantities can harm you. So everything needs balance, even ASMR. So back to the question, is sleeping with ASMR healthy? There's a little research into the benefits of ASMR for sleep or sleep disorders. However, anecdotal evidence and existing studies do demonstrate that ASMR may help some people sleep better. So does wine. No, I'm just joking. What we know about how ASMR works inconsistent with claims that it... Sorry, I messed this phrase up. What we know about how ASMR works is consistent with claims that it improves sleep. I'm not sure if it improves sleep and the whole sleeping cycle where you go into deep sleep and REM, etc. But I do know that for the first stage, while you're in between, you're half asleep, you're not actually sleeping yet, it can actually relax you and it can put you to sleep, and it can alleviate a lot of your thoughts, your troubled thoughts for a little bit. So you focus on the sounds in the video and you're present, and it can actually calm you down and help you get into a better state of sleep. Can you watch too much ASMR? This is what we discussed, what I mentioned previously. Let's see what it says. So experts say watching too many ASMR videos is considered to be desensitizing people who get pleasure from them. It is often described as a pleasurable tingly feeling brought about by whispering, gentle touches, or even mundane tasks. So from personal experience, what I can share with you guys is that watching too much ASMR can actually build some sort of immune to it. So you may reach a stage where you do not experience ASMR anymore. I was close to that, but then you take a big break and you're pretty much back to normal. But if you watch all the time, it's not going to be the same. And definitely me personally watching ASMR is never going to be the same. When I first watched the first videos, I actually remember these. I remember this sensation. I was pretty much like paralyzed. I couldn't move and I was so relaxed. I was awake, but I was so relaxed, and I could experience all these tingly sensations. It was great. Is ASMR good for anxiety? I'm gonna say definitely yes before reading the answer. While ASMR helps a lot of people work through mild symptoms of stress and anxiety, it's not a replacement for therapy or other anxiety treatments like medication. There is rarely one thing alone that will resolve any problem. This is especially true with mental health. Okay, so I'm not saying that it's a therapy for anxiety, but I'm actually not even agreeing that medication is a therapy. Both of these are more like an alleviation to anxiety, so they pause anxiety for a little bit. They make you feel better, but it's not treated in the long term. Next question. Can ASMR cause anxiety? The ASMR experiences had slightly higher level of neuroticism and general anxiety in common with finding from earlier studies after watching the video. Their anxiety scores fell, obviously, on average from 42 to 35 out of a maximum of 80. So no, ASMR cannot cause anxiety. We can go on and on with these questions because it's a never ending. Let me see here. Yeah, there's just so many questions. So this could be like a long video, huge video. I'm thinking of doing a part 2. If you guys enjoy it, let me know. Hopefully you're relaxed by now, or even better, asleep. Let's do a couple of more questions. How rare is ASMR? If these sounds and images give your brain a sparkly feeling that relaxes you, then you are a tinglehead. One of the estimated 20% of people that some experts say experience ASMR. That's interesting. 20% of people only experience ASMR. I didn't know that. So we're the lucky ones. What food is best for ASMR? I don't know what this question means. It's not just any food that falls into the bracket of ASMR. Usually it is food with varied textures, such as fruit, seafood, fried chicken, or pickles, with people enjoying videos with, okay, I get it, exaggerated chewing and crunching. So what food is best for ASMR? It means not for viewers, but for content creators. What food sounds better, let's say. This stimulates a feeling of comfort and a tingling sensation. What are the rules of ASMR? The rules are there are no rules. Everything is allowed. Okay, so ASMR videos range in length from 15 minutes to 4 hours. But most are between 20 and 40 minutes long. like most video entertainment, the goal is to relax viewers and put them to sleep. Therefore, the only absolute rule is that movement in the frame be slow and deliberate, and audio be quiet and smooth. Let me just tone it down a little bit. Let's see if this works for you guys. Because personally, I'm not like the creator who's gonna do 100 triggers or try different stuff, new stuff. I pretty much whisper and share knowledge about wine. But let's see. Is ASMR made for kids? I don't think there's an age limit when it comes to ASMR. It's a form of autonomous sensory meridian response, as children are finding these videos too. Parents are dipping into the word ASMR in kids. For some, it's a modern solution to the sleepless toddler, along with stressed out kids of any age. Personally, I have shown an ASMR video to my son, and it didn't seem to do much for him. He got pretty much bored. Does ASMR affect mental health? The soothing sensation is commonly stimulated by ASMR videos on YouTube, as well as real world moments of positive personal attention. People across the globe report ASMR as being helpful for reducing stress and falling asleep, with potential benefits for clinical conditions like anxiety, insomnia, and depression. Let's do two more. Is ASMR good for your heart? Conclusion: in this study, evidence has been obtained that watching ASMR videos can reduce heart rate and blood pressure. Okay, good to know. Do dogs, final question, do dogs enjoy ASMR? According to an article, this is interesting because the hearing of a dog is much more elevated than the human hearing. So let's see. According to an article published by, okay, I'm not gonna read this. Dogs have also shown reactions to ASMR with physical touch specifically, but also with other triggers such as whispering. Okay, let's do one more. Is ASMR good for ADHD? Let's do two more. People who have ADHD tend to be quiet, treatment resistant, because it's hard to find something that helps. So for people who have overactive brains, or think all the time, or can't stop being anxious, chaotic ASMR is one of the only things that works. Can ASMR go away? Man, I really hope you're sleeping by now. Those who lose ASMR typically blame its disappearance on excess, the result of watching too many triggered videos too quickly. The community has offered some solutions, usually favoring the strategy of periodic abstinence, a trigger holiday. I have not read this before, I swear, I promise you this, but it's the same thing that I mentioned previously. Take a month or so off to reset your switches and then try again. That is all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm Jay from Wine ASMR. I hope you enjoyed this relaxing video. I definitely did. And I'll see you guys soon. Cheers and be safe.